So today I just decided to do a very quick video about some charities that you can donate to. So some of them will be horsey and some of them will just be sort of for animals or the environment, for example WWF. So let's get into it. So this is a letter I got in the post because I have signed up for letters or updates from Hillside Animal Sanctuary. So this is what it says. So just as a summary, it's saying that the price in hay for the horses and animals has risen a lot this year. So they can't really afford enough. So it's a desperate plea for donations so that they can actually feed their horses. Now that's just a simple thing, but it's really vital. So this is where you can post it to. This is the address. So yeah. You can also get little boxes like this. You can request them or they will be sent to you when you get your letter. Or in your first letter, I'm not sure which, and then it has this on the back, and then it's just a little collection inside. Oh, something fell out. So yeah, and that's just really cute to put around the house, and for example at the door, if guests are coming and they feel like donating or doing something good, then they can just put it in there. And then this one I got from Red Wings, and it's a little horse, and then it's got that, and mine is actually really heavy and quite full because I put some of my pocket money in there. So yeah, and this it doesn't come in the post and it's not free, but if you do buy it, then all the money goes straight to the charity. So that's really good. So you're donating money by buying it, and then you're donating money when the collection in here, you send it to them. So that is doubly good. So yeah. So here I just have a little wallet of envelopes that I have collected over the years. From the sort of monthly updates / posts, because they always tend to send a little envelope like this thing. So the first charity is WWF. I think this is a really good charity if you're not particularly interested in horses, but you just still don't want to donate some money. So that's one. Hillside is another, which I have just shown you, and then Brook is another one. So yeah, and then inside this little thing, it has this, and a little bit of information about a horse. Another non-horsey charity that is great to donate to is World Animal Protection, and this is one of their addresses. This is just the Betsy Bear appeal, so you can find it on their website. And then this is Red Wings, so that's that. And then this is the sort of collection thing, and it's actually an envelope that you put jewellery or sort of foreign money or old money. And then you fill out those details, and then the envelope is here, and that, as you can see, is the address. So yeah. So another non-horsey charity that I like to donate to is the Woodland Trust, and here is their spring catalogue, and it has these things in it. I'll just show you a few of my favourite things. So the first one are these little note cards, because they have sort of animals on them, and it's labelled. and the printer paper, which I actually think is quite cool because it plants trees. So every pack supports the Woodland Trust's work, and it's FSC certified, and it plants trees. So I think that's really good. And then these soaps, so they're all natural, and so they clean you, obviously, and they're better for you and the environment. And they're made in Devon, which is quite local, so that's good. And then I quite like these ideas. So they're seed balls. So you can get ones for butterflies or bees, and personally I would get both. And so you have 30 seeds in a ball, and you can just scatter them, which I think is pretty cool. And then you have this, and you also have these. So I just circled the blackboard plant marker set because it's personalisable, and you can just write what is on there, and they're reusable instead of those wooden or plastic ones, and they're much bigger, so they are clearer and easier to read, so that's good. And this hedgehog house looks so cozy and cute, and it's really roomy, and it's a care pack, so it comes with the house, feeding bowl and food, and then a care card, so it's sort of like a starter pack for beginners, I think. And then these little bird feeders and insect houses, and this window feeder, I think are really good for people who don't have much room in their gardens because they're quite small, and especially this one. If you live in a flat and don't even have a balcony, then this is especially good because you can just stick it to the outside of your window, which I think is such a good idea, and also that means that squirrels cannot get to it. And then there's this sort of tin which is camouflaged for bees, so I think that's also really good. And then this reusable coffee cup is my favourite colour, which is green, and it is made from recycled disposable coffee cups. And what I think is really cool about it, I think it's on the back, is that it has this sort of this lid, so sort of in there, can't really see, but you press down this the lid, and it's 360 drinking like a normal cup, and then if you press it back down again, then it closes, and it's totally leak proof, and it is made from 6 recycled cups, so I think that's really good. And then you have this cute little apple feeder, and a moon phase outdoor clock and thermometer. So that clock there shows the moon phase, so you can see that's at full moon. And then this is the temperature, and that's just a clock. And then this one is the eco clock / thermometer. So it's just a clock and a thermometer. Whereas this one is also the moon phase, and that is a sundial that you stick on your wall instead of putting it on the ground. So if you don't have much space on the ground, you can just have one on your wall. And then there's stuff for kids and some books, and then some teddy bears. And this is a mat that when you come in, you wipe your feet on it, I think. So yeah. And then this is if you want to order anything. So you fill out this form and you post it into them. What I also liked were these little flip card thingies. So you've got one for birds, woodland butterflies, fungi, leaves, wildflowers, mini beasts, and poos and clues. So to track animals, I think. So that's good. So thanks for watching. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and do just go over to the websites that I link below and donate as much money as you want to, preferably as much as you can. These animals are really in need and you can help them. And especially, these are my 3 favourites: Brooke, WWF and Red Wings. So that is really good. And if you are in the UK, you can donate to Red Wings and Hillside, but I think that's only if you're in the UK. At least you can only visit them in the UK. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.